Pokemon. Today, July 22nd, 2025 was the Pokemon Presents event. It was a little Nintendo Direct where they showed off what's going on in the Pokemon universe. I did not stay up to watch this. I knew an article would come out because I didn't think there would be anything worth talking about. And I'm gonna be honest, I really didn't see anybody talking about this on the timeline. But according to this article, the Pokemon Company has dropped its second Pokemon Presents showcase this year on Tuesday, revealing a surprise new game and offering our first look at a new Pokemon animated series from the studio behind Wallace and Gromit. There's also an extended peek at the highly anticipated Pokemon ZA for the Switch and Switch 2. All right, let's see what they got. Pokemon Friends. There's a new Pokemon game out today. Pokemon Friends is a daily puzzle game that lets players solve a variety of Pokemon-themed brain teasers. Okay. This presentation could have been an email. Chill.
Just one line?
Why this shit so ashy? Pokemon Sudoku! Let's go! Pop the balloon with groundbreaking games such as Pop the Pikachu Balloon. Real innovation. Once again, this kind of goes back to the Splitgate conversation. Imagine being a game dev that went to school to learn how to code games and your first big gig is fucking making Pop the Pikachu balloons. I'd be depressed as hell. I'd be like, bro, my skills are not being utilized. What the fuck? It's like you're grateful you get to work for Nintendo, but it's like, come on, bro. Build the railroad. Yo, shout out to Soy with the sub.
It's rough out here, so you a real ass nigga for that, my nigga.
They got Pokemon Connect 4.
Solve puzzles and get your daily aha moment. Use the plush you get from solving puzzles to decorate your in-game plush rooms.
I predict if this game is free to play, it'll be full of ads. Gotta get those ads, baby. All right, a new look at Pokemon ZA. New details were revealed, including a phenomenon known as Rogue Mega Evolutions. These niggas is just saying shit. Some wild Pokemon in Luminous City are mega evolving on their own and wreaking havoc. Okay. Real savages. Okay.
Pokemon Legends ZA. We'd like to introduce this game's new story, which takes place in a city striving.
Why did this need its own direct is the real question, because Nintendo needs to justify the price tag of that new Switch 2.
Somewhere that belongs to both people and
the people who own it. Pokemon ZA.
After you arrive in Lumio City, either Urbane or Tawny will invite you to join Team MZ.
TMZ?
Team MZ's objective is to protect the city of
They
Lumios.
snitching?
Let's get to know Team MZ a little better. There's Naveen, a fashion designer in the making. And there's Lita, who aspires to become a professional dancer. As part of Team MZ, you'll spend your days in Lumio City with this crew. Lumio City looks different by day and by night. During the day, you can explore the city and find lots of Pokemon to add to your party.
We're going to Paris. Hey, since this game takes place in Paris, it better be fucking trash everywhere, because I know what that city look like, bro. This don't look like Paris. These streets is a little too clean. Let's keep it real, chat.
Then, by night, you can compete in the ZA Royale with the Pokemon you've raised, aiming to climb the ranks. As you advance in the ZA Royale, battles against powerful trainers await.
Paris is dirty? Yeah, no, I've seen it.
One of those trainers, Corbeau, is the boss of the Rust Syndicate, an organization operating in Lumio City. It seems
I manually invest with Fidelity.
Members of Team MZ.
The only thing I auto invest with is Acorns. And I'm not gonna lie, I have some things that, this is not financial advice, but I have some things in my portfolio that if them bitches ever take off, nigga, you will not see me on this stream. I will be retiring early.
Lumio City offers plenty of ways to have fun aside from Pokemon battling, too. Trainers can change their hairstyle, looks, and outfit to appear however they would like as they stroll around the city. If you've teamed up with a Furfrou, a Pokemon with distinctive long fur,
Furfrou.
you can even have it trimmed into fashionable styles. You can also take photos at interesting spots or relax and hang out with your Pokemon if you like.
It might not be financial advice, but let me slide me the scoop. Type shit.
All kinds of encounters await you in Lumio City. Emma, the best detective in Lumios, will ask you to help with her detective work.
Wow.
You can find people around the city who need a hand and solve their problems. Mabel is the acting director of the Pokemon Research Lab. By catching Pokemon, you can aid her research. In return, you can receive useful items for your adventures in this game.
If you wake up tomorrow, what would be your first purchase? Money to me is not about like buying things. There's nothing, I'm gonna be honest, there's nothing I really want right now in my life. To me, it would be about security and doing what I want. I'd probably go live overseas or some shit. I've talked about that. Go live in another country for like a year. Just doing fucking streams in a random place and shit every once in a while.
Something strange has
There's
been
nothing I really
occurring
want.
in Lumio City recently.
It's really for my kids.
Some
We're still in
wild
my balls.
Pokemon have been mega evolving on their own and going rogue. These so-called rogue mega evolved Pokemon can't contain their own strength and are the very definition of dangerous. To take
Says so
them
a plane
on,
ticket
you'll
bet
need to
type
fight
shit.
Mega Evolution with Mega Evolution. One newly discovered Mega Evolved Pokemon, Mega Dragonite, has distinctive Dragonair-like features, like
I
wings
don't like this character design. It feels like Nintendo's just doing shit. Let's put wings on his head. That's different. It literally looks like a Dragonite just with wings on his head.
on its head and a pearl on its tail. While tackling rogue Mega Evolved
this is,
Pokemon, you'll want an ally from Team MZ at your side. Plus,
Yeah, it's literally about
Pokemon.
stability.
Pokemon.
I take that back. I would want a house. There you go. Like, I want very basic stuff, a house. That's it. After that, like, the money would be for, like, if I had kids, if they want to go to college or if they want to start a business. For me personally, I would like to, when they get older, be like, here, if you want to go to school, here's your money. Or if you want to start a business, I'm going to front you this money. That type of shit. It's not for me, to be honest. I think about the future more than anything.
This city holds many
No gaming studio? Fuck no. Why would I spend millions of dollars making a game studio, making a dope ass game so you niggas won't buy it? What? That's crazy.
different wishes
And don't say you won't buy it, because we know you won't buy it. I got the stats on you.
intertwine.
Would you do voice acting? I would still work to some degree, yeah, because it would drive me crazy. I would just take breaks. I would drive me crazy to do
Pokemon
absolutely nothing.
Legends VA, coming Thursday, October 16, 2025.
What's up, dude? And you get unlimited treats. Unlimited treats. Unlimited treats. You lick your lips for them. Honestly, I'm still kind of on the fence about this game. It looks cool, but it's not like blowing me away. I think this is one of those games like, well, it's coming to the Switch one, but I'm not gonna lie. If I were to play this, I wouldn't want to play it on the Switch one. The best experience is gonna be on the Switch 2. So even if I do get it, it wouldn't be till I get a Switch 2 until maybe next year. I gotta see reviews for this game. It looks okay. You telling me you wouldn't fund Samurai Zero? Ethos wouldn't even fund Samurai Zero. Bro, I used to find the new music a lot. Are you investing in a news company app like GI again? No. Why would I do that? Why the fuck would I invest in a damn news company? You niggas didn't support the last one I made. I paid thousands of dollars out of my pocket to make a fucking news app because niggas asked for it and hardly anybody used it. Now, if you did, I appreciate you, but hardly anybody. These days, I am so numbers driven. I do not care what anybody says. I only look at the numbers, bro. Motherfuckers say they don't like X, Y, and Z, but the analytics say otherwise. Oh, and other news too. What was I about to say? A bundle featuring the Nintendo Switch 2 system and a full game download for the Pokemon ZA. It's coming out on October 16th. So, I mean, if you were in the market for a Switch 2, they're coming out with a ZA bundle in October. I I definitely did a lot of supporting. And I appreciate everybody who supported it. Don't get it twisted. Don't take it as like I don't appreciate it. It's just more so it wasn't enough support. Let me put it that way. Maybe that's a better way I need to word it. It just wasn't enough to justify what I was paying out of my pocket. Because friendly reminder, I am not rich. I got a budget like everybody else. I'm not one of these IRL streamers that can just walk around and live life and get paid for it. That must be a great life. Yeah, I'll wait for Dust Bloods bundle. Ooh, that would be fire if they did do a bundle. That would be fire. I would cop that. If they announced one of those, I would just wait for that bundle. In regards to Nintendo winning, though, that Pokemon event was a little mid, but according to this article, Nintendo records reveal employees rarely leave. Amid news of studio shutdowns, employee layoffs, and general employee dissatisfaction, it seems that they're not things that Nintendo worries about, which speaks volumes about the company's culture. Just a little bit of positive news. The company's records have surfaced, revealing data on employee tenure, turnover rate, and more, which suggests that Nintendo treats its employees very well. Once you enter Nintendo as an employee, there's a chance you will never leave, but in a good way. A new batch of employee records have surfaced, and it reveals some interesting data. Covering the period from April 2024 to March 2025, the data provides insight on Nintendo Japan, America, Europe, and Australia. Nintendo of Japan's full-time employee number has risen by 148, while America's has increased by 165 and Europe 56. In contrast, Nintendo Australia has reduced its staff by 3 employees. Now, you know what's funny? I'm glad I kept reading, because I was about to say, to be fair, Japanese work culture is different. Like a lot of times people, they work themselves to the bone. It's just kind of like their thing, their culture. They don't really leave their workplace. Japanese people usually just stick with a company damn near for the rest of their life. Kind of like how our grandparents used to with a company. Like your grandpa would work in a steel mill and support 10 kids for his whole life. But I guess I'm wrong. It has to more do with the quality of the actual work that Nintendo is doing and probably the way they're actually paying their staff, because this applies to not just Japan, but America, Europe, and Australia. Australia downsized a little bit, but America and Europe, they're doing fine. Which goes to show when you pay your employees, you make dope products. It looks like people will stay. Now, I don't know about the way y'all charging for them products, but it is good to see that. I do know one thing about Nintendo. The last time I read, their CEO only makes like $2 or $3 million, which to me, I think that's fair in comparison to a lot of American companies where, you got the stop hitting me, bro. That's rude. That's rude, dude. In comparison to like Andrew Wilson, the CEO of EA, who made $30 million last year. Like, why does somebody need to make $30 million when you make Madden? You make Madden. And then they don't have the money to pay their employees, which, I don't know why this is a hard thing for people to understand in capitalism, but if you pay your employees well, you give them time off to refresh, you'll get a better product. They'll work harder. They'll be loyal to you. They'll be efficient. But it's like we live in this work culture where they nickel and dime and shit, bro. I was at the Nintendo office the other day. People be having sports over in the neighborhood. They do seem pretty happy. So, I mean, if you do want to get in the gaming industry, whether it's game development, PR, whatever, it seems like Nintendo's a good company to work at in comparison to other stuff. So positive news. Speaking of a company that's not doing good in gaming, we're back at it, shitting on Ubisoft. According to reports, Ubisoft suffers mixed results as Assassin's Creed Shadows hits 5 million players while Rainbow Six Siege X struggles. Ubisoft has announced lower than expected results for its latest financial quarter and blamed the newly relaunched Rainbow Six Siege X. Assassin's Creed Shadows, meanwhile, has continued to perform in line with expectations and recently passed 5 million unique players. Ubisoft has to date not provided exact figure sales for the game, which is also part because of the Ubisoft Plus subscription service, which is something that I argued like months ago because they did the same thing with Doom. They said Doom had 3 million players like the first month or whatever. They said 2 million for this game. And the reason they say players is because now people play games on the subscription service. It boosts the sales of the subscription service so they combine the sales with the players or whatever. So I don't think it's them trying to be like malicious. It's just how they're reporting stuff. And I'd argue Assassin's Creed is doing fine. And they said the reason they're failing is because Rainbow Six Siege X is not doing anything. And now that I think about it, since they announced this and it came out, I don't remember anybody talking about this game. And it's probably because it fucking sucks. They said better audio and slightly better visuals, but it's pretty much the same game with some minor tweaks. They should have made Rainbow Six Siege 2, or they should have made a completely different Rainbow Six game. I don't know why it's lazy. You need to invest. It goes back. Your CEOs like Yves Gamont, you don't need to be making tens of millions of dollars. Invest back into your company so then you can eat the fruits of your labor. Bro, what is Siege X? I don't know, bro. I just know it's got better audio. Like, who gives a fuck, bro? It introduced a lot of issues. But yeah, so like people who are ragging, it seems like Assassin's Creed is doing, because I think Assassin's Creed Shadow's been out for like a few months and they're saying 5 million. That's a good number. It's doing fine. We don't know how many people are playing this Rainbow joint though, which is a shame. It's a fucking shame. Ubisoft, get it together. They somehow made the audio worse. That's the funny part. What is new? Because let's answer the question. What's new in Rainbow Six Siege? Somebody's already asked that. X. Oh, so they added a new game mode, Dual Front. They modernized the maps, aka they moved the chair that was on the south side of the map. It's now on the north side. So they just rearranged the furniture. Destructible ingredients. What? New environmental elements. So the environment's slightly more destructible. Oh, you can blow the gas pipes up. Advanced repelling. Same shit. Better audio. Operator ban system. Weapon inspect. You can look at your weapon. Wow. So not much, basically. Not much. So they pulled an Overwatch 2. They pulled an Overwatch 2. And that is why I actually, Ubisoft be lying and making shit up, but I actually do think they're telling the truth when they said the reason they're not hitting their financial reports that like they should is because of this game. Because when I read this, I'm like, yeah, I don't see nobody talking about this fucking game. And the fact half of you in the chat have said, what the fuck is this shit? Y'all didn't even know they revamped the game. You should have put out Rainbow 2. You should have took your time. Yeah, they showed a trailer blowing up the walls. Yeah, that was it. And it was like, okay, what else? Yeah, now it's free to play. Not to mention they're reworking Castle right now because it was bugged and it would freeze the entire game. Game sucks. Unfortunate. In other news, I hope EA gets it together and we're going to find out soon. Yes, it's called Battlefield 6 and the reveal trailer is coming soon. We have an announcement for the announcement. We've all been calling the next yet untitled Battlefield game Battlefield 6 these last few months, which is great luck because it's officially named that. EA dropped the news on a Twitter post alongside a fresh piece of artwork and a trailer date. It states Battlefield 6, July 24th reveal trailer. So, I mean, what's that, Thursday? This Thursday, we will be talking about it. The art is done in the traditional. Who cares about the art? All right. Well, this Thursday, expect the reveal. Hopefully they actually show some gameplay so we can break some stuff down. I do miss Battlefield. It would be nice to have like a new first person shooter. I feel like I haven't really played a shooter since Black Ops 6. I feel like we had fun with Black Ops 6 for about a month and a half, 2 months, and then it ran its course. I missed the era when you had Call of Duty, you had Battlefield, you had Apex, shit, you had PUBG. Like there was a lot of things that you could cycle through and play. Like I feel like the FPS genre is a little bit dry. Splitgate could have filled that void, but the CEO is a fucking idiot. So I don't know. I was showing my brother what the original Rainbow was like a day ago, and that's when I heard of the relaunch. That's crazy. I want them to make it more like Battlefield 3, but more. I feel that. I just talked about it, Tickles. A survival horror icon is back from the dead again in an arcade game. Just in case you didn't have enough versions of Resident Evil 2 or you need something to help keep you busy until Resident Evil Requiem releases, Capcom might have just covered as long as you live in UK. Might have it covered as long as you live in the UK. Do you see a future where Ubisoft gets bought out? They were already bought out by Tencent. The Resident are you talking about 100%? If they keep fucking up, yes. But my thing is like, are their IP strong enough to where somebody would want to buy them out completely? I don't know. Resident Evil 2 remake released back in 2019, but Capcom wants to bring players back to the version of the game world in a new way with Resident Evil 2 Deadshot, an upcoming arcade light gun rail shooter. Oh my god, that will okay, coming to Dave & Buster's near you. Is this it?
Resident Evil 2 and Gun Survivor.
That's not it. What was it called? Is this not
series it? Fans, however many to face against the boss 3 episodes.
Oh, it is.
Given the design of the arcade unit itself and the appearance of Ada Wong on it.
Who's ready to go to Chuck E. Cheese?
At some point be guiding everyone's favorite spy through the Raccoon City headshot.
Yeah, I'm good off that. I'm not itching to go to, hey, it's me. I'm not itching to go to Dave & Buster's. Matter of fact, while we looking at me, let's go into the sub box. Let's look at them stats. Where are we at? 2,000 views. We only got 200 likes. Hey, We got 2,000 viewers in here and only 200 likes. Get my likes up to 500. Hit the fucking like button right now. I'm gonna wait right now. Hit the fucking like button. Honest to God, the most important thing you can do, YouTube chat. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate the super chats, but hit the like button. It's free. Hit the like button. I'm trying to grow the stream. The first cipher drop, I'll check it out after this. Let me go into sub box first. Let me change my account. 500. Get it to 500. Come on. You heard about Chuck's Arcade? I did. There's actually one that's going to be opening up near me. It's like 20 miles. I might go check it out. I like arcades. For those who don't know, Chuck's Arcade is basically Dave & Buster's. Chuck E. Cheese is doing a spinoff brand for adults. Blue Protocol. I'm not playing that shit. Civ. I don't care about that. Blaze Blue. Mobile game. You lost me. YouTube dropping all them super chats but won't hit the like button. Yeah, y'all doing the hard part, which I appreciate, is dropping the super chat. Hit the like button. That's the easy part. Mafia the Old Country. The Family Code gameplay trailer. Got to look at the new Fantastic Four movie skins for Rivals. They got them throwing up the 4. Oh, shit. Y'all think they going to do that in the movie? Throw up the 4? Kaiju number 8, the game. Exomecha. Borderlands official Siren Cat trailer. What does that mean? Throwing up the floor like Klay Thompson. No, throwing up the floor like Reed Richards. He did it first. It's in reference to the comic books because like Reed Richards a lot of times throws up a 4 on the cover of Fantastic Four books. They got Supersonic. Clay copied Reed. FE Sports official gameplay deep dive. For those who don't follow the books like that, you saw the Pokemon stuff. Yeah, Reed affiliated. The first potentially good licensed horror game. I don't think there's a lot in here. Let's see, I'll show you. Reed Richards blowing up for. Like, this is an iconic cover right here. He does it in a lot of the books. That nigga, Fantastic Four is the set, nigga. They put him in a do-rag. he throwing it up right there too. Like, it's just what he does. Nah, Clay copy him. All right, what was I about to do? Did it? This man throwing it out like that. This shit's crazy. Gang, you know the gang, the big 4. Fuck, nigga. That shit is fucking funny. All right, let's see what you late. Repping his set as wild. There you go. There's some Marvel lore for you. Wait, what is Into the Dead? Our Darkest. This is a licensed game. I'm not familiar. Is this a movie? Into the Dead. I'm not too like versed in zombie movies. You said this looked good? To who? On following them type shit. To who? Wrong link? Yeah, I think you dropped the wrong link, bro.
Now we must send a message to
Or maybe it's the game at the end. I might have clicked the wrong thing.
Takes care of his family and his affairs. Will you do that, Enzo? I will. Everything in San Celeste has a price. Our price. Everyone pays. And if they don't, you must remind them of their duty. Some try to run.
Visually, it looks really good.
They think there is a place on this earth that lies beyond our reach. Nobody hides from this family. Not for long. Iron walls, iron gates,
Come here.
armed men. They think those will keep them safe.
Phone, bro.
Show them otherwise.
Yeah, from the gameplay, I'm not gonna lie, it seems pretty generic. This story is gonna have to be fuego. This is one of those games I'm gonna have to wait for the reviews. This is a 50-50. Every time I see this game, I'm like, story's gotta be fire because this gameplay is not really moving me.
Dad, you're my eyes and ears, Enzo. What you see, what you hear, It belongs to me. Never forget that.
Steam sale, Steam sale.
Like vipers in the grass. We must strike first,
Fat butt, fat butt.
quietly and without hesitation.
Put your hand on me, little boy.
If someone were stupid enough to put his hand in my pocket, it would be up to you
Don't put your hand in my pocket, nigga.
to return what is mine. And remember, what you give to this family, you shall receive back in kind.
Damn, you don't even got to aim in this game. You see this shit? This shit got the auto aim. What the fuck is this?
In kind.
You might as well not play the game.
Welcome, Hanzo.
This shit got super lock on, bro. You playing this dead shot. You want a bone? You want a bone? Hold up, y'all, bro. This nigga.
This
not
new
leave me
information.
alone. He will not leave me alone. 1 second, y'all. Vicky. Have fun. Bye-bye. Got what you need. Okay. All right. Let's see. Kaiju number 8, the game.
約束したんです。あいつの隣で戦うって。
上等や。
New anime game.
隣は譲らへんぞ。
Get your fruit punch and Hawaiian t-shirts.
覚悟はええか。怪獣退治の時間よ。
もっと強くならないと。先輩が変身しなくて済むように。
もしあんたが人類に害する怪獣だって分かった時には私があんたを殺すから。
君らの
The
仕事は
Japanese Defense Force.
この区域から余獣を出すことなく処理すること。
What kind of game is this?
君らが最後の砦やということや。
What are these animations?
戦場で力を示してみせろ。
Okay, so turn-based RPG. Hey, at least it's not an arena fighter. Is this anime good? Who watches this? Look at our stats.
カフカ君、これが今の私。
Yeah, it's good. I've never heard of this one.
正面からずっ
I wish this would have had like. Can we get some? No, it does. There's no subtitles.
僕がやらなあかん。
この国の未来のため。悪いな。力ねえか。
It might be a gacha game. It does look mobile. Let's find out. Oh, yep. Coming to mobile and PC. It's a gacha game, guys. You already know that when you see that combination of mobile and PC, it's a gacha. Hey, but check it out. I know some of y'all in the chat don't like gacha games, but the reality is they keep making them because somebody's